Oh, hey there. Hey. Oh, how's it going? Oh, man, it's been a week since I've uploaded. Oh, man, today's Tuesday, right? Oh, dang, a video was supposed to come out today, wasn't it? Yep, today's Tuesday. But on a real note, uh, sorry for not having a video out yesterday. It's been on a hell of a ride recently. College schedule got me screwed up. I'm still up until 3 playing freaking Divinity's Original Sin 2. I'm cutting things too close. I'm finishing up the video that I have scripted. It is coming out. It is gonna be here at some point. It's gonna be cool. Make sure and check it out. But without further ado, let's get into the topic of this video. So I just recently watched the second episode of Rising of the Shield Hero, and it came out this morning. And I don't have college classes on Wednesdays until 10, and so while I was sitting here at like 9 a.m. like, oh my gosh, when's it gonna drop? Because like they left us with 45 minutes on the first episode. And then we didn't get an episode for 2 weeks. And I was like, ugh, I was dying, okay? Because I was excited about this. But anyways, so episode 2 of Shield Hero. When we left off, our protagonist, Naofumi, he was about to buy the slave. Or at least he was looking at this slave girl. And we see him, obviously at the beginning of this episode, talking with this slave master. And, he's buying a slave, obviously. And he tries to sell him this like super powerful slave, and he's like, oh yeah, it's like 75 gold. And the guy's like, obviously I can't afford that. Like, why are you even trying to friggin' buy it? Like, you can sell it to me. Like, what the heck? And then, the whole thing, whatever. That's not the important part. The important part is he finally gets the female protagonist that we see on all the cover art for Rising of the Shield Hero, Raftalia. Or at least that's the name of the little raccoon demi-human. By the way, she's super cute. Like, oh my gosh, like so adorable, dude. Whenever she's in the food or like the restaurant or whatever, and she's eating the little kids, and you're like, ugh, just brings a little warm tingles to my face. Anyways, what I really wanted to talk about was kind of finish up my thoughts for why this isn't gonna be like, oh my gosh, shout out for controversy, whatever. I am obviously riding the freaking hype train. Like, I'm a sucker for fucking views. But anyways, not gonna dwell on that too much. But just to kind of sum up why I had a problem with the controversy that happened. As we see in this episode with what's getting cleared up at the end of the first episode, he's not treating his slave terribly. Like, he's treating her, obviously he bought her. Like, he has that kind of mindset when the episode first starts off as, I've bought you and you're going to work for me. But as we go throughout the episode, we can kind of see him start to care for her a little bit more. Obviously you're not going to have so much change in your character in the matter of one episode. But we see Naofumi kind of start to care more for his little slave girl. And like, whenever she wakes up crying in the middle of the night, he kind of just goes over and comforts her, because obviously she has some trauma from a past that isn't quite revealed to Naofumi entirely. And it's just a nice heartwarming moment. Not necessarily heartwarming in the fact that, oh, it's cute and it's like nice and like everything's butterfly and rainbows, but more of heartwarming in the fact that we can see that our main protagonist isn't completely shut off or cut off from his emotions. He does still have a heart. He does still want to be a good person. He still has that in him right now, but we can only see that through the way that he acts towards Raftalia. Now, this is in no way like complete switch. Like, he just completely like he's a good guy now. Like he's never been a bad guy, but he still has his tendencies, and we can still see him wanting to, or needing, or kind of imagining that imagining's not the right word. What am I looking for? Expecting Raphtalia to obey him, because obviously in his mind she is still his servant, she's still his slave, he still bought her, he still owns her. But I think that at the end of this episode, whenever we see Raphtalia say or yell that don't leave me behind, don't die like the rest of them, or whatever, and to go and fight for Naofumi and call him Naofumi-sama, or was it Naofumi-sama? Was it as a name? I don't know. But to call him by name, that kind of, whenever that whole scene plays out, it's very kind of fulfilling to finally see a pseudo connection being formed between these two characters. And I really enjoyed this episode. At the very beginning, I was kind of mad. Okay, I was mad with how Naofumi was treating Raphtalia, but obviously it's different circumstances. I can't necessarily completely put myself into his shoes because I haven't been through what he's been through, and I can't experience what he's experiencing. I'm only watching from an outsider's perspective. So that is something that I have to acknowledge, that I can't necessarily agree with all of his actions that he's taken throughout the episode, but I can see why he does what he did. And to go back to the controversy or whatever, I really don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. You know, people can say what they want about a show, but they're only going to give this show more fervor, more hype. They're only going to push it even further. So I really think that this episode cleared up a lot of misconceptions about our main protagonist. I think it really solidified him in that role of kind of more of a heartless, like a hard outside, soft inside kind of person. He's really gruff, and he's really coarse with people that he doesn't know, and he's more laid back, and he's more, not necessarily laid back, but he's softer around people that he's familiar with. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm really looking forward to watching the rest of this show. I think it's gonna be really good. I might make a video kind of running down what I'm gonna be watching for this season. I know every anime YouTuber is doing it. I've watched their videos. Okay, I've watched basically all the first episodes for most series, as long as it's not a season 2 of something I haven't seen. I haven't watched Mob Psycho 100. Oh my gosh, crucify me. I haven't seen it. I haven't gotten around to watching it. I've heard it's good. I just haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched One Punch Man, so, you know, crucify me for that too. But yeah, I might make a video running down what I think will be good this season, what I'm going to be keeping up on. The video that was supposed to come out yesterday is still coming out. I'm still working on it. I have the script written. I have it voiced. It's just the amount of time I have to spend editing it to make it look good is taking some time, because obviously my editing skills aren't amazing, and it takes me longer to get a good edit than anything else. I think it's about it. I just wanted to talk about this. I thought that I would do this kind of video, ride on the hype train a little bit more, because gotta get them views, not gonna lie. But if you're sticking around this long, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you had a good day. I hope you have a good rest of your week. And I'll see you in the next one.